Hello, and now we're going to talk about intercept or intercepts. I'm not sure what is more correct. Well, basically, before we go on about the intercepts, we have to understand, we already talked about it, but basically, um, um, so a standard form of a line, and it is shown represented like this. So, as an example, let's say we have this type of thing, right? In standard form. However, we need to solve y, therefore, and then solve x. No, basically we have to put it into slope form. Wait, I'm just trying to think right now. How is this even relevant to the intercepts? I mean, no, it is relevant because you find the intercepts of y and then x, blah blah blah. Yeah, I think that does. Yeah, yeah. So you have to put it into slope form. And slope form is this thing. And you might already see that to do that you can just do 2y equals 4x plus 12. Then divide the whole thing by 2. And then you get what like this. And well, you just yeah, you found all the stuff, so you're gonna be able to put it on a graph. So the y-intercept would be 6. So let's just quickly do something. So let's say this is 6, right? And then this is your plot. You go once and then 2 times up, because this is how it basically at 2 times rise, run 1 time. So this is your next point basically, then like this, and this is your next point. So it's kind of like this type of thing. And now let's say we have something with a negative, right? Well, it just doesn't change, you just move it, blah blah blah. If the y is negative, well, just form it that way, it won't be a negative, rearranging. So let's try to, however, the other way to find how to do a line or how to draw the graph, I guess, on let's say you're given an equation, basically how to use it. So I already said this in a different video, but basically just make the y and the x 0. So for example, when to find x, you this is the graph, right? When x is on the line on itself, over here, y is 0. Over here, y is 0. Over here, x is 0. So that's why you are able to have them as 0. So for example, over 2x minus 6, move to 16, and so divide by times by 2, 12 equals 3, so x equals 4. So we would put it over here somewhere, and then the y, this would be 0, so y would equal to minus 6, so somewhere here, and then this would be the line. Okay, Now let's say you have something like this. In this situation, you can do everything as 0, right? But then you get 0, 0 for both of them. So in this case, for y, what you do, you make x not 0, you make it a 1. So this would be -4. So y would equal -4. So this would be your, because you always need two equations, 2 points to plot a graph, to like the line. And this would be enough. So that's all of it. Thanks.